Hi guys, how are you all? Hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Charlotte, aka Cash Stuff with Charl, and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable, sticking to a low budget, saving wherever I can, and my journey to becoming debt free. So today's video, we've come on to do my monthly reset. So first of all, we are going to add all of the next 4 weeks budget into my monthly binder. And then we're going to do my weekly reset straight after. So we'll do the monthly reset first. So we should have here £860. There was £900, however £40 of that was pocket money. So this month I am trialing half of it cash, half of it in the bank, because they keep changing their minds. So I've got £40, so I've already put that into pound coins aside. So we should have £860 left. So we will double check just to make sure. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 98, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So £860. So with regards to my monthly reset, if anybody watched my previous video, no, sorry, it wasn't my previous video, don't listen to me. What happened was, you haven't even seen the video yet. So basically I have paid for my diesel for the month. So whereas normally I budget £20 a week for diesel, I sort of use the £80 and filled my car up basically. But what we'll do the monthly reset, and then for the Unstuff I will be adding a video in that I've already recorded, which is my Unstuff and my diesel. So the change that I had out of my diesel, which I reallocated. So obviously, but we'll get to that in a minute now, before I confuse you, if I have not already confused you. Let me just move this up a touch. There we go. Right, so we've got our monthly binder then. So although we are doing week 1, I'm still just going to add it all in as normal, and then obviously we'll do the weekly reset afterwards. So we need £215 per week, which should equal 860. So we'll put it in piles, I think, first, guys, because I want to try and spread it out. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. Right, and then we need another 115. So how many 5s have I got there? 30, 35, 40. Right. Trying to do it so I've got equal amount, but it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna work, so we're just gonna, right, we'll just go with it like this. Look, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. Right, and then we need 15 then in each. So what I'm going to do is swap that 2 of them instead. There we are. Don't ask me what I just did, but I think it's right. So it's £215 in each. I'm not counting them again. I better add just in case. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 5, 10, 15. Right, so that's week 1. So we'll just pop that straight in actually. Because we can always then just, if we put it all away, and then I can do what I need to do. So that's week 1. So week 2 then should be the same. 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15. Yeah, I went to, do you know what, I haven't been to an actual bank for so long. And normally I take the money out over a few days out of the cash machine. But I went to the bank this morning and I withdrew £1,300. And there was no counters there. I had to do it in the machine. So I was like, am I able to get £1,300 out of the machine? So they had to increase my limit for me to take it out. So I couldn't even ask for like so much, because I had like a list. I wanted like so much 20, so many 10s, so many 5s. It all come in 20s and 10s. So literally I've gone through my binders for the 5s. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 52, 5, 10, 15. So that's week 3. So this month is obviously a 4-week month. The last couple of months has been 5-week. And then week 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 15. Right, so that is that one. So that's my monthly reset done, guys. So now we're going to do my weekly reset. So we are unstuffing week 5, which I'm going to put in now. So you'll see my weekly unstuff, and then you will see what I did with the diesel for the month. So obviously the diesel isn't in this for the month, because obviously I'll explain in the video now. So I'll come back after you've seen this video. Alright guys, so just thought I'd pop on quick to record this, which can be added into my weekly reset video. I've been to football today with my son, so I did need to put some diesel in the car, sorry. And I had one of them coupons from Sainsbury's where you get double points. So I thought to myself, why don't I fill my car up as opposed to doing diesel weekly? I thought I'm going to fill the tank up, see how long it lasts me, and obviously then it'll help me budget better throughout the month, especially with football as well. So what I've done, I've taken the money out of gummy bear graft, or I've borrowed it out to somewhere, because obviously I don't get paid now until Wednesday. And I needed diesel anyway, so I thought instead of just lending a tenner just to go and do football today, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to fill my car up because I wanted to use that coupon as well. So I filled my car up. So I'm going to unstuff my purse now, because I don't really need to go anywhere now until I get paid. So I'm going to unstuff my purse, and the change out of my £80 monthly budget for diesel I'm going to reallocate. Because obviously if it stays in my purse, it's just going to get spent. So where is my receipt? And I had another one of these as well. So obviously I had double points, so I think it came to like 60... I've got a receipt somewhere in here. Yeah, it came to £66.77 to fill my car with diesel. So I got double points for that, which is here. I don't really get the points, but there we are. Yeah, so I had an £80 monthly budget, so I budgeted myself £20 a week for diesel, obviously with the extra £5 for the football days. So we had £13.23 left for diesel out of my budget, so we will put that in there, and there's nothing else left in my purse apart from some change that I've also got as well. So if we take the 13.23 out, I want to keep that receipt just for my admin. Put that there. So we've got 13.23, so that's the change from the diesel. And then left over for the week, we've got 2, 4, 20, 40, 60, 77, £4.77. So I'll combine it because it's all going to get reallocated. So this is my weekly reset. So when I come on to do my monthly reset and then reset for week 1, I will just add this video in. So it's done. And it's been recorded for my own accountability. So we'll put the 10 there. And we will change up the pounds. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can go in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so obviously I lent it out of my rainbow seashells. No, gummy bear graft, sorry. I did lend money out to seashells as well though, because my kids are back in school Monday, so I wanted them to have their haircuts, although their haircuts won't do till next week when I get paid. I wanted them to have their haircuts to go back to school. So we paid that out. So obviously when it comes in, it's going to go into the barbers anyway, so it'll just go back into seashells. Right, so we'll put this into our loose change. Which is here. So we've had a really good day today, although the bloody weather was awful. I thought, I was secretly praying the football was going to be cancelled, because obviously I had to take my 5-year-old, my 4-year-old as well. And if you've seen my videos before, you'll know that he's got severe ASD. He doesn't like the rain, he doesn't like rain covers, and he will not stand in mud. Mud, he doesn't like it. So obviously it was hammering down, but I took his pram. He's way too big for his pram, but he sat there. The minute it rained, we had to go back to the car, but I did catch the first half of the football, and my son scored once. He also had a goal assist, and then when I went back to the car, my son came to the car afterwards and told me that he had another 2 goals, so he actually had a hat-trick. So his second game back, so he's absolutely buzzing. He's landed. So what we've got, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. Oh, dead on a pound. Oh yeah, that's right, because we didn't add it up to begin with, did we, with the diesel? I was wondering that, and I was going to say that was good. So a pound is there. So yeah, my son is landed with that. So we pop this into the... oh god, this is getting heavy. I won't be getting this down every week. So this is going into here. And this is one that you can't actually get into. So my aim for this one is to complete Lily Rain's Penny Saver Challenge, which is £255. And I've actually put on the side Dylan's birthday, which is, well, it'll be his 13th in January. So if I can focus on all my change in here, then it's one less thing to worry about in January. Because I do tend to sort of try to fully fund his birthday before Christmas. Because, like, after Christmas, you know what it's like. Everybody's skint, and he's always, you know, has the downfall on that one. Sorry, guys, my son rang me then, and obviously my phone is recording, so I don't even know when that cut out. It didn't even ring. I just seen his name pop up on the screen. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm hoping to do this for January. So then obviously it'll fully fund my son's birthday. Even if it's more or less done by Christmas, it's one less stress, because even if I just got to put 50 quid in it before Christmas, it's better than obviously trying to find 200 quid for Christmas. And it is his 13th, so, you know, it's going to be that little bit more special this year, or next year, shall I say. Right, so we've done that. So like I said, we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pounds. So let's see if we can finally complete this gummy bear graft. So, where are we to? So we've got 5 rolls left. So we need this one. So what did I say I had? Sorry, my memory is terrible. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right, so I'm just going to put this on the calculator. So first up is green, which is 1, which is good. Did I say 17? 17, yeah. So 17 minus 1 is 16. Red is 3. Minus 3. And then you've got yellow, which is 5. Which is 8 left. £8 left, and we've got 2 rolls, guys. Blue, I knew it. Oh my god, I don't want to cheat, but you know what, guys? If I've got to, I am. So we've got £2 left, look. And we've only got 1 roll left. Are we going to be lucky? I personally think it's going to be... I think it's going to be another green, which is 1. So let's go for it. Are we cheating today or not? A red. Oh, it's 3. And we've only got 2. Sorry guys, I'm not owing it £1 because I haven't got a £1. So I'm going to put an orange, and I already owe £90 into a Wednesday. So I'm going to do an orange. And we're just going to call it quits on that one. But that is completed, thank God. So we know that we can at least reallocate this now as well next week. So let's see what we have got. Like I said, I actually owe it £90 because I took 80 out for my diesel. And I took an extra tenner out as well, just to, like, you know what it's like. My kid wanted a drink. My son. And I had to pay for parking as well, which I was very cheeky and I didn't. And I sort of winged it and I got away with it. So maybe I shouldn't admit that. But it was on a field. It was pissing down with rain, excuse my French. But, and I didn't have any change on me anyway. So I only had a £10 note. And I couldn't pay, I had to have the right money, So there we are. That's my open announcement, or confession, should I say. So we've got £90 and 10, which is 100, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's good. Oh, fab. It's £110 then. And I don't think I've got any notes. No, I haven't. I have no notes in my coin exchange, so we can't even change it up. So that is £110 on gummy bear graft. So we can take this out now. And I'm not going to put another one in because obviously we're going to do jelly bean jar now. Hence why I didn't add gummy bear graft onto this, because I knew it was going to be getting completed. So obviously jelly bean jar now will replace that. So we need to add £110 onto this one for gummy bear graft. 110, and that's now completed. And then obviously I'll take a photo on Wednesday when I get the money back to replace this. So that's £110 into there. And we've got the £33 into here as well, which is the January one. So 110 plus 33, and then we've got 135 in seashells. So we will be reallocating £278 on Wednesday. No, Friday actually, because I'm going to do the challenge Mind of Time. However, how much did I budgeted £30 to go in to save to sink on Friday. I'm trying to think whether there's any other ones that could possibly be completed. Let's put that there. And that can go in there as well for now. So 278, let me just leave that on there for a minute. So we've got love to budget. So this was going to be my next. If I completed that gummy bear graft and I had any left over, I was going to come into this one. 12, 15, 18, 21. There's £21 left. And there's already 15 in there. So what's that? 21 and 15. £314. So we could possibly try and do this one on Friday. That's still got like £40 left to go on that one. Balloon pop has still got loads on that one. Same with positive trolls. Jelly bean jar has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they got loads as well. And obviously I owe money into this one before I do any more rolls. And then obviously once we complete another one, which will be Love to Budget, we will then add one of the quicker challenges in to replace it. Which I believe is one of these two, because that one's a longer, that's a long, and them two are shorter ones. Yes, so well, there we are then. So our aim, sorry I deleted that again, our aim then on Friday is to complete this one, and then that will give us £314 to reallocate. So exciting. But that is it from me, guys. So I will put you back now into my weekly reset, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi guys, so you should have seen my Unstuff now and what happened with my diesel. Also, you will see what I did with the remainder of the money, which we completed gummy bear graft. So now what's left is to just restuff the purse for week 1. And obviously we are going to do the scratch and sink with my previous personal and kids money. So instead of putting personal and kids in here, we are now putting it into this. Grocery saving challenge, we were doing the seashells. However, we're not doing that no more. I was going to put like say a maximum £10 in here, but I'm not, because this is already having £20 a week. So I've chose another challenge, which you will see in a minute. So groceries needs £120. So before we do that, we are going to do our challenge. So we need 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20. I'll just do that for a minute. Swap that for 2 5s. There we are. So there's our grocery money. So this is £120. So our new challenge, guys, I've gone with a low denomination. Also one that is not going to take like, how long was seashells? It's going to take me like 4 months, I think, to complete it in total, 4 or 5 months, if by doing one a week. So we've gone for scratch and match. So this one is my challenge, and what I've done is I've put them, save £2.50 for every 2 you scratch. but if they match, then you need to double it. So the lowest amount is going to be £2.50, however, the highest amount is going to be £5. So I don't know, I can't remember where everything is on here, but I am going to just roll the dice anyway, and choose that way. So this is our new grocery saving challenge, and then obviously once this gets complete, what we will do with the money is just reallocate it into sinking funds. So I suppose it is the same as this scratch and sink, but it's just a game. So just to thing it up a bit. So we will roll a dice. So what have we got? 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. Have we got a 20? This is a 21. Play. Right, so we will do 18. So obviously that is here. So that is a fish. Sorry if I'm rocking you guys. And then wait for the next one. It is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is a flamingo, is it? A flamingo rubber ring, I think. So that isn't a match, so it's £2.50. So I don't know whether to do another one. Otherwise, I'm just going to be stuck with some change. I didn't think that through, actually, did I? Right, let's do another one. 3. So that's a beach ball. 17. And that's a teddy bear. So none of them match. So altogether, I need to put £5 in there. So that'll do. There we go. So £5 going in there, and we will mark them off just so we know. And that's £5 to start this one. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've only got like another 8 turns on there. So if I could do like at least 2 a week, then it gets it done quicker then as well, doesn't it? Plus, it's going through the challenges that I actually want to get through as well, because I've got so many challenges to do. This is another way of obviously getting an extra one done. So that is that done. So we can put now the remaining £115 into groceries. And then diesel, like I said, has already been done. So that just leaves miscellaneous for £10. And that is it for the purse, guys. So it's gone right down with the categories in there. And then we have here then, we've got £20 for scratch and sink, which we're going to do in a minute. And then the remainder is £20 for minis. We've got £15 for Christmas, and which is the save to sink. No, it's not, sorry. Christmas is the Fiver Friday and the 52-week mega. And we've got then £30 to save to sink, which is for Friday. So I will just leave this money at the back, because I will be recording the challenge binder straight after this video, but obviously you won't see it until Friday. So while we're on here now, we're going to do our scratch and sink. So I did message Natalie to see what the highest denomination was on here. I thought it was like 1 to 9. Obviously it's 1 to 10. So, but these will be getting reallocated straight into my sinking funds anyway. So we've got £20 to go into this one. So we need our dice, and what I've done, I've numbered them on here to match here, just so we know where they are. So let's roll this one first, which is 12. So that is car MOT. And then we need to roll this one, so it's page 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we need 12-sided dice, which is this one. Just to choose one. So it's number 1. So that's £8 going into car MOT. So before putting it into my sinking funds a minute, I am just going to write it on here because I'm not changing things up. Just in case, obviously, like I could get change for 8 and then I could get another £8 in there, you know. So I'll just do it on there just so we can keep track. And then we can just put it in at the end then. So you've got £12 left. So next sinking fund is number 11, which is school holidays. Or school even, binder, because I've changed that binder now as well, haven't I? So this one next is number 4. 3, oh, let me just cross that off as well. And then 12-sided dice is number 3. So that is this one. So that's £4. And then roll again, which is number 8, if you can see that, which is car MOT again. So 8 plus 3. And number 3 again. So that's £7. So that's now £15 to go into car MOT. So we got left 15, 16, 17, 18. That's like a 19 left. A pound left, sorry. So I will roll for it and we will just obviously see what happens. So number 11, which is school holidays again. Because if it's a pound, then it's a £5 going in then, isn't it? So number 2. And number 3. No, it's £9. Right, that's okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that. Because that will go in then first next time, okay? But I am going to round this up to, obviously you've got £15 going into car MOT, and I've got £4 going into school holidays, so I will round that up to £5 anyway. So we'll just put 5 there and 15 there. And that's the scratch and sink done for this week. So like I said, I'll be getting done weekly. So we need our school holiday. I don't think I'm going to have 5 now, am I? Let's see if I can get 2 5s. I think it was this one, was it? Yeah. I don't know what to do with regards to my car MOT. I'm thinking of, at the moment, my aim is to put it into this binder, yeah? But because I've got so many challenges I want to do, and I find once my money is in a tin, which can't be accessed, I don't dip into it. So because my MOT and my service is due in June, along with my son's birthday, I'm thinking of combining the two. Well, not so much combining the two as in a challenge, but putting it in the same tin, because then I can just open the tin in June, if it makes sense. But I might do challenges to make it more sort of fun and keep me motivated, you know, if that makes sense to anyone. Right, school holidays. So we're going to go into Easter. So we've already got £10 marked off. However, there's no money in there. So I'll just put £5 in because I know this is getting topped up on the reallocation on Friday anyway. So I'll just leave that as that. So that's £5 gone into there. And then for now, the £15 can just go into here. And then I will decide then what I'm doing with regards to what I was just saying about doing a challenge, because I've got quite a few like sets, like box set sort of thing. I've got the mermaid one, I've got the Save to Sing pink, I've got the Have the Zest summer, made by Ollie J's bow box. What else was there? Yeah, so there's so many challenges, so I'm thinking like to do one just to sort of get it done really, and helps me, it gives me a more fun way of saving for my car, instead of opposed to just putting the money in here. But anyway, we'll mark the £15 off there at the moment, and then I can decide and do that before, well, when I've decided really. Yeah. That doesn't even make sense, does it? It's been a long day. But yeah, so that's everything, guys. So thank you for watching, and like I said, now I will be on Friday, where we will do our challenge binder time, and we've also got the reallocation to do, which at the moment the reallocation is standing at, how much was it? £278 so far. But I'm hoping to complete one more challenge, which should take it up to over £300. But I will let you know on Friday. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.